Hello, welcome to Multiblock Madness. I'm Philostorm, and I made this pack. I've been playing this world for, well, this is my second time on. I'm playing it with two other people, and I may have the first um, day up um, by now or not. Either way, I'll basically walk over everything we have gotten done so far. Um, I just did a little bit of recording, and then it turns out I was not actually recording, so I'll include that as well. I just made the manifest from Arcane Archives, as well as a bunch of these monitoring crystals, so that I was able to see all of the things that we have in stock. And somehow we have 2,000 string. I'm gonna guess that's mostly from crops. Um, so let's see. Okay, so we've got this resonating radiant resonator set up along with some breakers, an item vacuum, and collection. Well, this collects it. I made up a couple letters of invitation. I did actually have two here in a stack. One got voided, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so this line is from the manifest because I asked for string and didn't open this inventory, so I have to end tracking to get rid of it. Okay, so we've got a couple things started here for the mixer. Um, the mystical mechanical input for one thing. This does require modularium, which I see here, so I'm assuming he did this. Which modularium is you just throw in iron, pulverized iron and pulverized gold into molten embers, and it crafts up modularium. Embers you can get from either the melter or light wells. And then this setup here is the small ember input. Requires these infused copper spectus and silver spectus. If you've seen a playthrough or played yourself, you know already how to craft these. Otherwise, they are dropping copper spectus into liquid starlight. This will consume starlight. These are crafted in a stamping machine with ember shards and 4 ingots worth of molten metal. You can also use the aspectus in a light well to create more than you got back. The 1,000 is incorrect. Everything shows 1,000. So I think you needed a lead plate and a tin gear. So let's do that. I'm going to bookmark a couple things here. So lead plate. I'm guessing we don't have any of these. Right, we do, but they're in the crafting table. So, where did it go? Okay, cool. Got some lead ingots, and we have, oh, a reservoir. Cool. Oh, right, that's right. They're pretty easy to craft. Well, they're super easy to craft. Merge box frame, good to know. A couple advanced machine frames. The only way you can get these at this point in the game is the nether. So he must have looted the nether already, which is interesting. I don't really know how that could have happened. Okay, so we made up a stack of modularium. That's good to know. And then tin. So let's find some tin. If I'm still using that when I could simply use my manifest that I crafted up a little bit earlier. I was also planning on making some tanned leather at some point. pinning it. So we're going to cast that out. We'll just cast all of that out. I don't know how many more tin gears we really need at this point. Let's see if we can find out. Looks like we need one for the machine controller as well. So we'll do that. I wonder if the melter's still here. It is, cool. I'm actually going to, well, tin ingot. I don't actually know if we have a gear. Check manifest. Casting table gear. So I'm wondering if I can make a cast of the wooden gear. Let's find out. Aha. Oh, I cannot. I think I can make it with a stone gear though. Wait. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not sure where the table went, so I'll just make my own. I'm gonna need a little bit of barnacles. That's annoying. The gold is gonna be a little bit difficult. Actually, in that case, I'll just make another melter and another gauge. So let's see. We need glass, which apparently we don't have. So okay, corn. I have to always cancel that. Bread, bread, bread. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just make another setup here. So first thing is gonna be another melter. Second thing is gonna be another gauge. Third thing is gonna be faucet. And I'm also going to make another, not backpack, hopper. Okay, we have one. That's good to know. That's fine, I think. I'm gonna grab some molten embers. I'm actually going to drop off some ember crystals. Actually, I don't know how fast they burn, so I'm going to not. Now, the reason I've got these here is I'm going to hop over to our astral location and make some more molten embers. That's actually pretty quick. It's actually really quick. And if I'm not mistaken, 3,000. That's actually really quick. Wait, it already broke. Huh. So it's quick, but it doesn't last very long. I wonder if I can jump down. Okay, wow, that's intense. That is a lot of cows. Look at those. Look at those crops too. And we're going with an absolute savage here. I love it. Got a 5x5. Cool. It's good to have. So the reason I'm doing what I'm doing here, which is making a second melter, is because I need a gear cast. I'm actually not going to do that. That's dumb. I'm going to put it, okay, there's another portal. I wonder how he did this obsidian. I'm going to guess he just did it by pouring lava. So if you don't know already, technically you can't mine obsidian until you get to level 4. However, because I know it's fairly easy to cheat your way into level 4 and also to placing obsidian, you can just dump buckets of lava. Nothing is actually gated. Like the nether isn't gated for any real reason. So you're kind of encouraged to get it as soon as you can. At least you know, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I'm gonna actually not put the hopper here. Wait, just kidding, I am. I thought the lever was gonna trigger it. I need gold. I also am not the best at cutting yet. So at this point, I'm actually not really gonna bother cutting until I see myself play and I'm better able to judge what is interesting content. Also, I don't have that much time at the moment for recording purposes. So yeah, what you see is what you get at this point. I do expect to be able to do better at some point as far as recording goes. At this point, though, I just want to get something out and yeah, I think it's cool. I needed the tin gears. So this should continue to run because of the lever here being active, I think. Yep, cool. I'm actually going to pull this basin just in case. So one of the changes that I've made is removing the smeltery. This is a 2.0 change. It's been replaced with the mixer. Now, this is much more difficult to run than the smelter. With the smelter, you just put in a liquid and you put in metal and you get alloys and everything. It's very good. The fact that it's good is not enough to make me remove it. The fact that it's boring and used in every pack is one of my primary reasons for removing it. Oh, there it is. Cool. So this is the mixer multiblock. It's meant to look like two large gears on each side, as well as a gear underneath, which you can only really see if you built it. Actually, hold up. I can actually show you. There it is. There's also the Mixer Mark II. So there's the gear the gear at the bottom. So you can also replace the lead block with a block of electrum, which increases the speed. And increasing the speed means you need less rotational power for it to run, which is kind of a big deal because rotational power is not the easiest thing to get. I was just checking my time recorded. Okay, so for plates, we're going to need the plate cast. Oh, cool. Wait, lead plates, that's right. So I'm actually going to use, I say that, rethinking what I'm going to do. I wonder if that opened it. No, it didn't. Okay. So one way to make plates, as well as ore double, is with the stamper. This already has the plate stamp on it. However, it's not actually connected to the melter. Interesting. This is out of embers altogether, it looks like. Yeah. So I'm actually going to load this up with some embers. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if this elevator is connected to one below. It is not. Okay. Interesting. I might have to craft up one of those in that case. So because we don't have the melter set up, I wonder if I should do that, or if I should just use this. Okay, so there's the Aspectus, and there's the Modularium crafting. So there's the other one too. Interesting. I wonder why there's two placed. We gotta focus here. So I'm working on making plates. I'm gonna get. I guess I'll just burn an iron plate. You can actually add this to your Akashic Tome. I'm actually going to do that right now. Yes. This is something that I added in the config. So I'm going to do it. There we go. Now I'll be able to just have more functionality. Gold. I forgot to grab gold. So this is where I would normally cut if I was actually, you know, a cutting type person. I'll get there, I promise. At this point, it's probably easier for me to just not. Hopefully you're entertained still. Gold ore. Oh, I have a full stack. The irony. And yeah, I really should just make another table. It's fine. And at this point, we're quote unquote doing everything temporary anyway. I'm gonna make a couple gold plates, I guess, just to use it up. And then I'll melt up the lead. I'm just gonna use the ingots because we don't have ore doubling yet with the melter. Let me look into the melter real quick. Okay. Might actually try and do that. Wait, what am I doing? Whatever. I'll just do it manually. Okay, that's it. Don't have the patience for that. So here we go. Boom. Mystical mechanical input. We don't actually need two. But you know what? Screw it. I'll just get two. This guy needs the tin gear. Now, if I remember right, yes, we did not have a machine controller. We also did not have these the mixer, which is black paper. That means we're going to need some of these guys. I'm actually going to just do one and shear it up. I wonder if we have shears. We do not. So, 1,000 iron ore. That's intense. We don't have bone meal. Wait, I think I used up 3, so we should have 2. I could use these. I'll just use these. Did I not stop the tracking on that? I'll grab these guys and these for the melter. I'll grab some iron as well. And then it was, what was it? The tracking on that. Why do we have 64 iron? Is that all we have? Could be. Bone meal, bone meal. I thought we had 3. We did. Bone meal. Actually, these might make bone meal too. Actually, you know what I think? Oh, you know what? These are actually placeable. Check that out. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I think you can pick them up too. Yeah. Ooh. The tarred ones have a different selection that you can get. Okay, so we're gonna need some cobble. That's not cobble. There's a furnace. I need a copper plate. So actually, we'll just use the hammer on this because it's quicker. Copper plate. Caminite plate. Wow, that's quick. And then iron furnace. Oh, I must have used my iron. That's all right. Cool, make melter. So this guy doubles ore, which is the reason why I got him, because then we can double the ore, set it straight through the plate maker, or we can use a bar stamp. I feel like this would be a good idea. So let me check if we have any caminite. We do not. Do we have any binder? We do. Cool. Binder. So it's 2 to 4. We can just do this. Cook this. Go. Okay. There's bar stamp for making ingots later on. I don't think we need this glass. I believe I'm actually auto stack everything. Cool. So we need the machine controller. Actually, that reminds me. I need to make some black dye for the black paper. I'm gonna actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have 7 bone meal. And for those that aren't familiar with the Botania petal, why did I only get 3 from that? Oh, I must have scrolled over. Oh well. There's some of that. Actually, keep that. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, I expect I expect this to happen a lot during my playthrough. I get constantly distracted. I wanted to check out this mod because I don't mention it in my quest book at all, and I thought it would be cool. Wait, I could have sworn we had like a ton of leather. It means probably on the one that we're not connected to. So it's either this guy, this guy. Oh, he looks caminite. It's good to know. Nope, I don't see it. So whatever. I could have sworn we had like 2 stacks, but huh, actually, it is in here. There it is. Oh, and we have a ton of string too. Okay, I'm getting distracted again. So can I make this guy? Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, because, you know, I'm not, I can actually make these belt pouches. We'll put that off for now. Anyway, this guy uses a hotkey to insert tools. For example, I think, yep, I can do that. The reason for that would pretty much be for a backpack that you can just hold multiple items in one slot. So like let's say I have, let's see what else. Let's say I have this guy, or no, shears would be a pretty good example. I can just be like, okay, well, I need reservoir instead. So The belt pouch can be used with an anvil to upgrade its slots. Seems pretty cool. Someone recommended that I add the mod a long time ago, and I never actually added it to the quest book. So there you go. For those of you who are curious if I have tool belt in, I know there's probably 0 of you. But there you go. So there's that slight distraction out of the way. Another slight distraction was I wanted to make some more backpack upgrades. Okay, so with those 2 distractions out of the way, let's see if we can craft the machine controller. Looks like it. Just kidding. So I'm gonna actually set up some Ember stuff now. And wait, oh, that's redstone. There's modularium. I think that's almost everything. Yes, it is. So make a block that. That was a hotkey that I pressed. K does that. So let's end tracking. And let's grab some Ember stuff. Tinker's hammer is going to be needed. That's still redstone. Why are you being weird? Wait, why do I keep thinking it's this one? Tinker's hammer. Let's hang on to these guys. We're actually going to put these in the machine, so we don't need you. We're going to need a emitter and a receptor. We're going to need the melter. Okay, inventory's getting a little crowded here. Don't know where anything goes, so I'm going to just drop some stuff off. I'm sure the stuff doesn't go here, but that's all right. Actually, I know these guys go here, so we put that away at least. I don't think we need raw camonite plates for anything. Also, whatever, but that's definitely not the right place for that. Right. Bowls. Why it looks like there's like a fragment table. Okay. Okay, distracted once again. This is the struggle it was debbing as well. It's just a major struggle. Stick. Right now what I'm making is the bowl from Botania, mortar and pestle. That's also probably really obnoxious, so I apologize about that. The dry throat. I don't usually talk this much. The reason for getting the floral black powder is so that I can make, oh, the irony is, just a quick distraction, I actually ended up putting all these in one that doesn't have a monitoring crystal on it. Anyway, I made the black powder so that I could make the blueprint. I'm almost out of time for today, assuming that I want to stick with unedited 30-minute videos. If you're watching this, hopefully it was interesting. If not, well, I will do better because that's what I do. I try to do better. So, hope you enjoyed it. And this is probably not quite the end. I would like to actually get something done today. So what I'm going to actually do, I'm like not doing a great job at this. I think that's where the embers go. Actually, I think it goes on the bottom. Okay. So you shift right click this, you right click this, and then you supply redstone, which is very, very, very important. It's something a lot of first timers miss. I'm just gonna melt those guys down. And that should, there we go, cool. And if I'm not mistaken, this will allow me to melt copper. Cool. I'm just gonna use a reservoir for now. Oh, that's gonna melt all of it, oh well. And I'm gonna put this in. This is the plate one, yes. Okay, so if there's a bin below, it goes in the bin. And there's my 4 plates. Thank you. So I actually did set up the melter. It's obviously not automated because it's not connected yet, but that's all right. Put these plates around here, machine controller. I believe we have everything except the blueprint required to make the, this guy goes on top. Some parkour to get up there. Doesn't look like it. I'm just make a stack of gold ore. Make it right here because we also need, now again, we only need 1 input. However, he will left space on both sides and started crafting 4. So I'm gonna honor his wishes and put it on both. That's not a big deal because in theory we can just supply 1 steam engine to both sides instead of having to use a merge box. Last thing I want to make is the mixer blueprint. So we're going to need a couple things for this. Neither of them are hard. Iron axles, 5 of them. Paper. Sugarcane. Guessing it's in here, and that's indeed correct. Sugarcane. Black paper. We're actually going to use this for all the blueprints. Use black paper specifically instead of the normal regular or black. I think black paper has a use. I just, well, don't know what it is. Wait. Apparently dark paper anvil is a thing. Okay, I really got to clear my throat here. There we go. Right. I think it was like this. And let's see if this works. Now, I'm not going to be able to actually use this yet, but we will see. We will see it work. There we go. Ta-da! So I'm actually going to move. That's fine. But yeah, these hatches can actually be in any of these 5 slots, as well as any of these 6 slots, which is kind of cool, I think. Also, this color doesn't quite match these bricks. It was meant to match the Camonite, but I also made it so that you could use build the mixer with these archaic bricks. And Dan, I believe it was, suggested that I make the quest be able to accept any of the 3, and there you go. You can actually do this quest with any of the 3. You do still need these slabs, and the reason why there's slabs needed is so that monsters can't spawn in here. Also, for anybody who's played before, you used to need axles going up the center. You don't anymore because they didn't render on the blueprint and it created confusion. Hopefully next episode, I'll be able to go over how this thing runs most efficiently because, well, let's just say it's not the Smeltery. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.